Speakers, Sod-Erdene Myagmar, an active student of Brookridge in 11th grade. He is known for being one of the very first boy members of the back team. He dedicated an amount of time since that moment to become a leader of the club. Soda is keen on organizing activities and sewing, since it helps him to be well accomplished. Personally, he is enthusiastic about researching nature and astronomy, which made him decide to start a career as an astronomer in the future. Odbayar Sanchir-Erdene, currently studying in 9th grade. He is member of back team. He can be talkative about every topic and is really interested in history. Their topic is the impact of archaeological digs in Mongolia. They want to provide people with methods to avoid it.
Today, the majority of the people go to Russia to learn about Mongolian history. Why?
Before that, I want to share something. Everybody here knows Genghis Khan, right?
Yeah.
A great leader of Mongol Empire. But most Mongolians don't have that much idea what he went through. As like that, number of the people who don't know about Mongolian histories keep growing. So it makes difficult to find people who want to save our history and culture. That's the reason why we are standing here today, to make at least a few students care about our artifacts that came from our ancestors.
Then let's move back onto our question. The most of the discoveries from the Hun Empire and the Mongolians have been exhibited at the State Hermitage Museum, which is located in Russia.
Those items in Russian museum slowly started to leave Mongolia during the Soviet era. Reason behind it is the Soviet Union scientists found the fossils and carried them to their own country. It would be just the beginning of, at least for all the archaeological issues in Mongolia.
Then maybe you are lost in thoughts, wondering what archaeology is. It's a science that helps for us to know about our ancestors' history with some objects. Even we can learn about what people did or what did they use it for their daily life in the ancient era. The most of the scientists believe in Mongolia is archaeological heaven. The reason behind that is we have such a long history, so Mongolia has a long-aged artifacts. Of course, the people were greedy for the fossils in the past. We can't separate greed from a people because it's instinct from birth. So there are tomb looters still being present.
As we say, people loot the fossils, jewelries, and sell them to other countries such as China and Russia. Most tomb looters dig the grave from top of it. So they make findings very sensitive because during this process, they might crash or break them into pieces. For instance, there was a Gurkhan's belt gold ornament which was found in 1981 on that mountain. Archaeologists got the ornament, but they wrapped Jamuha's skeleton and threw it away. How disrespectful. That means we didn't care about it, and on the other hand, we're losing our archaeological artifacts little by little.
If the citizens started losing their culture, that nation or that country would be very close to disaster. If we keep doing those things that we mentioned before, a while later Mongolia would be alleged to be or not to be. Now, it's the most important part of our speech. How to avoid this huge risk. First, we should prepare some people as the gatekeepers who want to protect some ancient tombs. Second, we should do some expedition work by ourselves. It protects us from some danger that we lose in our shell heaps, same as example from the Soviet era. Third one, after go out there, don't forget what we learned here today. You, and you, we have to obey that to save our culture.
To sum up everything, humanity is not immortal. So don't be greedy, just make sure, love and care all the things that surround you. Thank you.